We're Anne and Eve. After living and working in Thailand for 2 years, we decided it was time for a change. We've dusted our bags and we'll take you along on our journey.
Welcome to Flaneur's Quest. This trip will bring us to the north of Thailand, where we plan to hire bikes. We want to do something different, and we plan a route out of Chiang Rai that will bring us to the Nan Valley, the Mekong River and the Golden Triangle. Let's wait for a train to Bangkok and find out.
In less than 1 hour, the train takes us from Ayutthaya to Don Muang Airport, where we board our Nok airplane. One hour later, after a smooth and uneventful flight, we touch ground in Chiang Rai.
Good morning. Chiang Rai, day 2. Plan for today: hit the street, explore the town, see some watts, and most important thing for today, rent motorbikes, because tomorrow we're going to hit the streets. So we need 2 motorbikes today, so we can leave early tomorrow.
It's a pleasure to stroll around in this town. Although Chiang Rai is a provincial capital, the downtown area is surprisingly quiet and great to explore on foot. At the market, the people sell their fresh produce from the surrounding mountains. This time, a lot of avocados are for sale. The many temples in Chiang Rai are definitely worth a visit. Let's go and see. The first on our list is Wat Prasing, dating back to the late 14th century. It's a typical northern Thai style wooden temple. Only a stone's throw away from this temple, we find Wat Phayao, the city's most important Buddhist temple. People come here to pay their respect to the Jade Buddha. Religion plays an important role in Thai people's life. After a stroll through downtown, it's time to relax with local coffees sourced in the mountains. So good.
Okay, shopping can begin.
Yes, we did find them. 2 Honda Click motorbikes. Let's get rolling. But for now, relaxing and a good night's sleep. See you tomorrow. Day 1 of our bike tour. This trip is a loop starting and ending in Chiang Rai. The tour brings us from Nan in the south, along the Mekong River to the Golden Triangle in the north. Today we're heading from Chiang Rai to Phayao, around 116 km. After a smooth ride but a rainy day, we arrive at Phayao. Phayao is known for its lake, the largest freshwater body in the north of Thailand. Luckily, we have sun now. Good morning! Welcome to Bike Day 2. Now we are still in Phayao, and we have an amazing trip. We want to go to Nan Valley. we heard a lot of beautiful stories about nature, things you can see, so we are very, very excited. So motorbikes are ready. I put on my bag. So we are now at full of gasoline. So we are ready to go. The views are getting more spectacular. The scenery is changing from green rolling hills to mountains once we're getting closer to Nan. That's a hell of a ride. Most of the time the roads are quiet and in good shape, but suddenly there are some roadworks ahead. Unfortunately today again heavy showers what make this ride more dangerous.
As you can see, we already had breakfast. Rice, tofu, veggies.
But tired. And
Tired.
Sleep.
Bad sleep, noisy, rain. Okay, 40 minutes later. Had a carrot cake. So gone as the grumpiness. We're not going to take this guy. We're going to take our motorbike. Today the ride goes to
I can't tell. It's very difficult to name.
Bo Kluea or something like that. Bo Kluea. Along the border with Laos. Follow our GPS and he will lead us.
Okay, I take the car.
At least. If you take the car you will be dry.
Not at our destination yet.
It's raining again. This time it's raining too hard to keep on driving. So we took shelter. Move very well equipped. Plastic bags with some polka dots. We will see what today will bring. It's a fine drizzle. Take it easy.
Drive on this track. And it's not of my favorite tracks. But we have no other choice to go over it. I hope it's not too long and the road's not too dirty. We survived the makeshift bridge and the flooded and slippery roads. We arrived shortly after lunch in a wet and sleepy Bo Kluea. Bo Kluea is a tiny village that is nestled in a scenic valley. The name Bo Kluea means salt well in Thai. The village has grown up around 2 natural saltwater wells, which have been exploited for centuries. Nowadays, this is a main tourist attraction. They round buckets of water are hauled up from the wells, then transferred to giant wok-like bowls, where the water is boiled until completely evaporated. This takes around 5 hours. After this, the salt crystals are transferred to wooden containers to complete the drying process. There's not a lot to do in Bo Kluea, but because of its charm, quietness and fresh air, we decided to stay here one more day.
Good morning from a wet Bo Kluea. It's now around 7:30. It has been raining all night, and as you can see, it's still raining. So we decided to stay another day here, have a nice cabin, have a coffee, hopefully find a decent restaurant, and maybe we can do a little trip in the valley when we have a dry window. Fingers crossed. Stopped raining for a little while. Time for a walk. Not a walk in the park, but a walk between the rice paddies. Very beautiful, very green, very lush area. Fresh air, loving it. This is kind of a rest day after 3 days of driving in northern Thailand. This is a welcoming day. Relax, sleep in a bit, have a breakfast, a few cups of tea and coffee. This trip will take about 8 or 9 days to complete, so we've done about 1/3 of it. We take it easy. We'll see what future will bring, but this is, like I say, a welcoming day, because you can say only 3 days of driving. It's not that hard, but with the rain, the terrain, have to pay a lot of attention always. So it's a welcoming day.
some luck. The sky opened up. It's the perfect time to drive our bike to the neighboring village to have lunch. The view into the valley is amazing. Although we drove this road yesterday, coming into Bo Kluea, we can't get enough of it. With some photo stops on the way, we make it to the restaurant where we have lunch with the $1 million view. As luck would have it, on the way back to Bo Kluea, we take a smaller trek into the valley that brings us in the middle of these rice fields. We're welcomed by the local farmers who are cultivating the rice field. It's a real privilege to experience this up close. Every farmer has his role in the process. This is real teamwork. Fascinating to see how the ladies throw the seedlings one by one from the seedbed like a dart directly into the wet field. Bo Kluea was a perfect stop to charge our batteries. Hope to see you back next episode where we'll finally see our old friend, the Mekong River and the Golden Triangle.